Hi, Pat. Christina Dodge with Yankees
Good morning.
Magazine. Welcome to the stadium. How does it feel for you personally to work with the Yankees to be able to offer this day at the ballpark to your residents?
Well, this is Newtown Day at Yankee Stadium. We've been talking about this for months and months. I'm joined here by 4,000 persons from my town, and we're really happy to be celebrating together. Newtown and Sandy Hook, this section of Connecticut is very much Yankee land, so we're very excited about being here. But also, the organization has been incredibly generous and kind to us. Opening day honored our first responders and families, and now today, a general celebration for many, many of our residents. So we're very appreciative. It's important as part of our recovery to celebrate and to have some fun together, and that's what we hope to do today.
And I had the privilege of seeing the Newtown Youth Voices practice this morning for the national anthem. What do you think you'll be feeling when they perform today and representing the town?
Well, it's an extraordinary group that came together right after December 14, and it's a group of youngsters aged 7 to 17 that represent all of the areas of our community. They're very talented, very committed, and I'll be teary, as I usually am. They came together to create and sing a beautiful song called My Town, My Beautiful Town, which is a song in memory of Newtown and Sandy Hook. Today they'll be singing the national anthem, but they're beautiful voices and a cappella and just lovely group of youngsters. Thank you for asking about that.
Any more questions? Dom? Dom, right after you. Go ahead. You go first, then Dom after.
Thank you. Along that line, can you just talk about the reception you get when you meet people, when you come to New York, wherever you go, in terms of their feeling towards you and trying to have Newtown recover, and just the response and the interaction you have with folks?
Well, it's pretty extraordinary. I'm always proud to say that I'm from Newtown, and I live in the Sandy Hook section of Newtown. So whenever I identify where I'm from, there's always that, oh, how are you doing? And we hope that you're doing well. And I can tell you right from the outset, our town has felt that the world has had their arms around us and really cared about us. So it is important. I always feel pleased and proud that the reaction of people to me is so positive.
If I could ask, follow, how do you think everyone is doing? I mean, it's an obvious question, but how do you think things are going?
It's hard to generalize, but I can say from my perspective, I think the town is regaining some of its confidence. We're getting our feet back again and feeling a little bit more positive and more future-oriented. What happened to us is something that will never be forgotten, but we're learning to integrate it into who we are, not let us control us, not be defined by it quite as much.
Dom?
Yeah, can you just, Dom Amore from the Hartford Current, can you talk about events like this? You mentioned opening day. There was the Giants event as well, the Patriots. Have they helped? What kind of effect have you seen from events like this?
I think they do help. Again, having reasons to come together as a community in celebration for moments of enjoyment is very important to us. We came together in grief for many months, and we really enveloped ourselves, I think, in that sense of grief. And it's important to break through and come together to have fun, too. And so these events are very important to us.
Yeah, follow-up, Dom? No?
Yeah, I believe you mentioned, Leslie, that this is probably going to be one of the last, if not the last, of these events that you want to get ready for the school year. I was wondering if you could kind of expand on that a little bit and talk about your thoughts on that.
Yes, we've had many months of wonderful activities brought to us by sports organizations and other organizations. But we will find that time, and I believe it's around the middle of August, where it's important for us to slow down a little bit, have some alone time, and prepare for the next school year and kind of refocus. So these events have been wonderful. They're fun and they're distracting, but we really need some alone time as well.
Any more questions for Pat? Yes.
Hi, I'm Amara with the Daily News. I was wondering, obviously right after the tragedy, it was probably hard to find any normalcy, but was there a moment or one time where you thought, okay, things are finally starting to get back to that normal routine, or any sort of moment stick out to you?
I would have to say that we have not yet found that time. One of the ways in which I describe my personal work is that since December 14, 100% of my time has been spent responding to or planning forward because of what happened to us. And I think I'm at about 80% now, so we're not at that point where I don't think we know what normal is yet. Again, we have to integrate this event into who we are. Sandy Hook and Newtown is an extraordinary community known for its safety, known for loving families and kids and schools, and those are the things that were violated. So it's going to take us a little bit of time to figure out what normal is now.